Oh man, are you as emotional as I am? To see your people out there celebrate it?
El Salvador, Guatemala, México, Cuba, República Dominicana, Jamaica, Haiti, las Antillas, United States, Canadá. Dominicana, Jamaica, Haiti, las Antillas. Bahamas, mi padre, Puerto Rico.
So proud of it. Makes me so proud and so touched that for once we're not forgotten.
I thought to myself, my God, that's a lot of greenery on the field. Like, what is happening? And what is happening was a total, complete spectacle of joy.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand a word of it.
I'm white, and I felt like he was like including us in it.
Probably muting the halftime show and going for the guacamole.
The Super Bowl is a monument to America. Guacamole, nachos, chili con carne, spicy margaritas, America.
I don't want to get too much into the politics of the Bad Bunny Super Bowl halftime show. MAGA, of course, made it political, and I think this headline pretty much sums it up for me. But I do want to talk about what this means for the majority of society, because let's face it, this has not been an easy time for most Latinos in this country, most people of color, really for anyone who cares about multiracial democracy. Sometimes when a people's very existence is threatened or being questioned, the simple act of being themselves is a beautiful act of defiance. And Bad Bunny is from Puerto Rico, a place that the US has colonized, a fact that many on the right didn't realize when they were criticizing his selection to be the Super Bowl performer. But he made sure that people across this diverse nation and nations, the Americas, were seen. It was proud, it was joyful, showed the best of us as a multiracial society. And I really wish I could play music from the show, but I can't because of copyright. But I do want to show some of the reactions that I think capture what it meant to so many people.
We never get recognized. Thank you so much. Oh my God.
This is what feeling seen looks like in a world that is trying to erase us. Tonight, it's okay if you're from Mexico.
Getting to hear him say Ecuador.
Ecuador, Brazil.
I'm Ecuadorian, but like I don't really hear anybody mention it in media.
This is the first time I've ever seen the Guyanese flag waved proudly in media.
This was special. I can't.
All of us vibing, all of us gelling, all of us communicating. Even when we can't communicate with our words, we can communicate with our heartbeats. We can communicate with our love.
Let's talk about Bad Bunny's halftime show. I was
This is sports analyst Rich Eisen.
highly impressed at the jump, and then got more and more impressed as I learned more and more about it, because I didn't see a lot of what you saw on television. I ran to run an errand, if you will. I got back, and the setup had started, and it was just as the first notes were being played. All I could see was the building was rocking. The many Spanish-speaking people around me were losing their minds. It was joyous. And then,
It's joyous.
you know, the ultimate message about the only thing more powerful than hate is love was awesome. And at the end, I just looked around and everyone was smiling and dancing. That's the message I got last night sitting in that stadium.
It's very well
And
said.
it's unfortunate if somebody didn't see it or sense it because they tuned it out
Yeah. You missed
before.
I'm pretty pissed off about that halftime show last night. Yeah, I'm sitting there watching it with my wife. We've been married 15 years. Our two boys sitting there watching this shit with us. You know, all of a sudden Ricky Martin shows up and now I'm gay. How am I supposed to explain that to them, Roger Goodell? Huh? It's ridiculous. Now, look, I thought it was great, you know. I mean, I didn't understand a word, but I feel like I got it all, you know. Also, if you know anything about me, you know that I'm a veritable connoisseur of anything that pisses off shitty white people, and this is top shelf vintage right here. This is the good stuff. And the real brilliance of it is, objectively speaking, there wasn't much about it that they should hate, right? They're sitting there watching like, what is all it? Look at all this farm and truck stuff. You got a fucking traditional marriage between a man and a woman. This is stupid.
That was a real
just
life
because it's in
wedding.
Spanish, like, that's hilarious. That's what I was taught America is by y'all in the Deep South 30 years ago. This has not always been a controversial sentiment, right? But in the intervening decades, y'all have poisoned yourselves with hatred, right? And there's been so many times recently where I've looked around and I've worried deeply that America might be dead and gone. But last night, Senor Bunny and his retinue reminded me that is not the case. That America yet draws breath. And what's more, there are a great many people out there who are committed beyond measure to ensuring that it continues to do so. Fuck if you like it or not. Love y'all.
It's okay to embrace other cultures and be proud of your heritage and to express that on a world stage. I just can't believe why anyone would have a problem with that. Like, it's okay to be not white. It's okay to season your chicken.
The album that was a top winning award was all in Spanish. You wouldn't ask an opera singer, an Italian opera singer, to convert her song into English.
Right.
That's ridiculous. In the 50s, blacks would go overseas. Blues singers, jazz singers. They sang in Paris and France. They sang in English. This whole thing about the Spanish, it's just a made-up controversy, and it's unfortunate. The most important thing he said at the end was in English. God bless America.
Yeah.
We have to stop being so discriminatory toward anything that's not like us all the time. It was a great performance. It was all love. You did not need to be able to speak English to understand it.
Who even is Bad Bunny? I know nothing about him, except I don't like him. And the more I learn about him, the less I understand. Literally.
He doesn't sing in English.
We're not even going to understand the halftime show. Most people.
Is this who you want as your halftime entertainment for an English-speaking American audience?
The only thing worse than rapping is rapping in Spanish. It's like I can't understand it. Twice. I have to use Google Translate just to get outraged. And frankly, it's just a lot of work on my end. Hey, NFL, it is not too late to choose an even bigger star who will appeal to more Americans.
There's so many eyes on the Super Bowl, a lot of young, impressionable children. And I think, in my view, you would have Lee Greenwood or role models doing that, not somebody like this.
Yes! I'd love to see Lee Greenwood in the prime of his career sing all of his hits. God bless the USA. God bless the USA Remastered. God bless the USA Live from the Trenton Convention Center. And other bangers like...
And remember this is the wife of the top white nationalist advisor to Trump, Stephen Miller. Katie Miller on her podcast interviewing the owner of the Dallas Cowboys.
Your thoughts on Bad Bunny performing at this year's Super Bowl?
I think it's awesome. And I think our Latina fan base is amazing. And I think when you think about the Super Bowl, you want the #1 performer in the world to be there. We're on a global stage, and we can't ever forget that. Our game goes out to everybody around the world. And to get the premier entertainer to want to be a part of our game, I think is amazing. And I think that, we have a mixed culture. I mean, our whole society is based on immigrants that have come here and founded our country. And I think we can celebrate that. And I think the show's going to be amazing.
And as this gentleman demonstrated, it's really not that hard.
You can't speak Spanish, you're damn.
Puerto Rico. Seguimos aquí.